we don't rectify what's causing the gut issues, then they're just probably never going to get better. You're just going to be putting band-aids on the bleed without actually correcting it. Food sensitivity testing, phenomenal information. And you always think about, well, I'm eating a banana, but somebody may find out that that banana really is causing some intestinal irritation, and you think it's a healthy food, and how could it possibly be causing problems? But there's a lot of healthy foods that can be causing intestinal inflammation and irritability.
Interesting. Can you cite a specific example of how lab testing helped uncover a root cause that might have been overlooked otherwise in one of your clients?
I got a couple really good examples, and I'll start with my husband. He was having some really terrible GERD. He was driving me crazy. I'm like, dude, you got to do something here about this. And of course, he wouldn't listen to me. So I sent him to a nutritionist. And the nutritionist was actually who introduced me to the stool test that I use with people now. So Brian did the test, and he ended up having a parasite that was probably caused from the sushi that he was eating. And so that was the root cause of his reflux, and we killed it, and he hasn't had that problem since. And so with the supplements
Wow.
that we are using, if he starts having it come back a little bit, then we just go on that protocol again, and seems to get better. And then I've got a neighbor up here in Idaho, and she'd been having some issues for decades. And I kept saying, I'm like, how come I'm not seeing you at yoga? Where are you? And she's like, I've just been on the toilet. And we did the stool test, and much to my surprise, it looked good. We needed to increase the good bacteria with some probiotics and fix a few things, but there wasn't any big culprit like Brian had. So we've been working on replenishing and restoring the gut, but the thing we did with her was a food sensitivity test. And one of the big culprits that came